guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cassandra. I'm here with a polygel manicure that I did for New Year's, and I just filmed it to see if it came out good, and I actually loved how it turned out. So here's the video. What I'm doing is prepping my hands, rubbing them with some lotion, and then shaving all of my fingers and my hand. I like to do this just to have a nice clean manicure. I don't like to have any hairs on my fingers, and it just looks nicer for videos and pictures and stuff. You're going to see that I'm in with the low setting with the nail drill, and it's just because I'm new to the nail drill and I'm just trying to roughen up a little bit of the texture of my actual nail. I don't want to thin out the nail, which is very important. Nail dehydrator, it's just going to literally suck out any moisture that's on the nail, and it also helps for nail prepping. It literally makes the nail so dry so that the nail tip can stick on better. So then after I do that, I let it set in a little bit. I change my drill bit, and I'm just going to roughen up the texture underneath each nail tip. This is very important, at least where the tip is going to stick to your nail, because imagine if the tip is like glossy and you try to stick it, it has a reason to pop off. It has that gloss layer. So try to sand it, roughen up the texture, and then glue on your nails. You're going to see that I'm using two different glues. After I glue on the nail, I'm taking a brush-on glue, and I believe it's from the brand Kiss. And as it's drying, I take a toothpick and I just make sure that the sides of the nail are glued down, because these are the sides that tend to lift, especially if you do not have a nail drill to kind of smoothen that down. Make sure that the glue is holding them down. After you've let them set a little bit, here's the fun part, shaping them to your desired shape. I cannot stand squared nails, but that's just my personal preference. I probably got the coffin nail shape done one time, and since then I never got squared nails done again. But I love the square nails when they're really short. I'm weird, I don't like them long. So anyways, I'm just trying to match my squared nails to that one coffin one from the ring finger, because you can actually see from the nail tips underneath that those are very thin compared to the cheetah ones. So I'm just evening them out, shaping them, cutting them, filing them, and it does take a while, so I try to cut off as much as possible, but you'll get this hang of it. Like, I try to make them as even as possible, and obviously the length that I like. I kind of did a boo-boo here because I filed down the nails a little too much. I was not sure how much to file down. I just wanted to blend my natural nail with the tip, but you'll see the other hand is way better. I didn't apply as much pressure. It's probably not that bad. You still see the design. It's just a little faded, you know, where the design starts, but it's okay. You learn as you go, right? So I went ahead and did that, and then after you do that, make sure you wipe down your hands, wash your hands, make sure there's no dust. You do not want to put your base coat on top of dust, please. So after you do that, apply your base coat and cure it for about 60 seconds. After curing, you're going to want to pick whatever color you want. I just went in with this color. It was called like ombre nude and ombre nude pink, something like that. And I went ahead and I used the same slip solution from the Polygel Kit, because the slip solutions work best with their polygels. I tried to use a different one with a different polygel and it was too runny. It wasn't good. So you're going to see my technique with this. I don't want to like talk too much. I basically put a ball on the top, and this is the first time I do this, so I kept dipping my brush every time it was getting sticky. Dip it in the solution just so that you can get a nice smooth coat, and just keep brushing down. You know, all you're doing is filling in where your natural nail is, and make sure it's a little thicker where your natural nail meets the tip, because that's your apex of the nail. Even though I do go in with like, I encapsulate all of the nails with like a clear polygel, and that's just because after I did this step, I did this too thin, so I needed it a little thicker just so that it was more sturdy. So that's what I did, and it was perfect. This is how it turns out. After you cure that, you're going to see that I'm jumping right into encapsulating the nails. This is the clear polygel. I wasn't sure how much clear to put because this is the first time I do the polygel this way with even gluing on tips. So what I did was I put a lump of clear from the bottle, and then I just kept swiping down, swiping down, swiping down, taking off the extra. But I do end up using that extra, you will see. If you do not have a nail drill, try to make it as smooth as possible, just so that you can use a hand file, not go too crazy with it, because the smoother you do it, the easier it is for you. The nail drill just makes it easier for any lumps, but if you're good with making things even and having a good light so you can see the nail, you'll be fine. I believe I cured it for about 60 seconds, and then for this nail, I was not sure what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of mix colors together, but since the cheetah print was kind of light, I just ended up mixing a clear, a pink, and the nude color, and I'll show you how it turns out. I didn't like it. I thought it was way too light, so I went ahead and added a bunch of like pink glitter on top and then encapsulated that nail. I forgot to mention, after you apply the glitter, I just have an OCD with glitter sticking out of the nail, so I went ahead and tapped it down with my finger, and then I cured it for a little bit before encapsulating, I believe about a minute. Putting your nail inside of the lamp helps so much when applying glitter, because then the clear, when you're applying it on top, it's just way better. Nothing is just moving around. So make sure you cure it before encapsulating it. That's important for whenever you're doing any nail designs. Just always encapsulate it, but cure it first. And then after that, all that's left is a little bit of filing. I go ahead with my drill and I file a little bit over top, and the clear really sets to the point where you can drill down and it's just like perfect. Like, these nails came out so good. I'm so proud of myself. This is the first time I ever glued on nail tips on myself, and I said, why not do it for New Year's? And I'm so proud of myself. My other hand came out better, surprisingly, and I'm a righty, so I don't know. Maybe because I already knew how to do it, I just don't know, but it came out way better my other hand. So I do show applying the top coat of my other hand just so you guys can see, and then I do show the final look. But yeah, I really enjoyed filming this video. My brother was the one that kind of told me, you've been filming a little bit of TikTok and it's not even long enough, go on YouTube. So I had to do a new manicure, and I said, why not film it? I wasn't even sure if I was going to post it, but these nails came out that good that I'm going to post it. Just give me any tips. If I'm doing anything wrong and you're an expert in polygel, I take constructive criticism really well. Just go ahead and leave me down a comment, give me some tips, pointers, send me pictures for New Year's nails, anything like that. I'm not sure in my channel where I'm gonna go, if I'm going to continue just doing nails, if I'm going to continue any of my Princess Disney series or anything like that. So if you get to see this whole video and get to this part, leave me down a comment and let me know what kind of stuff you would like to see on my channel. My channel is named Cassie's Beauty, so basically anything beauty, so just let me know. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoy. Muchos besos. Mwah.